guess it ain't no nice way to tell you niggas it's game over, huh? Pray for me. Hallucination of money while niggas' stomach just rumble. Had to fuck with the Haitians and break a kilo to crumbles. Nigga living in rubble, but then I'm labeled a rebel. Any nigga want rumble, somebody hand me a shovel.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tose, aka the Wild Card, here at the Turnpike Boys album review show, representing that On Deck magazine. Now, unless you've been called under a rock, then you should know how it is we rate these albums. You know what I'm saying? Shrink. That's the highest plateau you can get. Under that, crack. Under that, kinda whack, kinda ill. Under that, corny as shit. And under that, the lowest you could possibly get, Rasho. I already explained to you what Rasho is. Anyway, today, we're gonna be reviewing that Rick Ross. Rose!
Maybach music.
This shit is highly sophisticated, I just make it look easy, nigga. Follow me. I'm so sophisticated. To get a verse from me, you gotta be initiated. To get a person me, she gotta be sophisticated.
God forbid, God forgives, I don't. I almost fucked up the name. God forgives, I don't. You think about Rick Ross, you think about cake. You also think about, let's go. You also think about hot beats, hot production, type joints that'll make you go nuts. Now, for all those Rick Ross fans, thumbs up. Y'all should be proud of what he did. You know what I'm saying? This album is right on cue. I mean, the lyrics is dope. Production's on point. For all them Rick Ross fans that used to them Tupac back and all that, you ain't gonna get too many of those. You know what I'm saying? This is smooth album where he's getting straight to the point, lyrically inclined, something you're not really used to with Rick Ross. I appreciated the album, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything he did, the production, even the features, everything on that was dope, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I'm gonna give it myself, I'm gonna give it a crack. I'm gonna give it a crack. Now I'm gonna bring in somebody, a friend of mine, who's gonna break down his opinion on the whole album. Let's bring in my man Kyle. What's good, homie? Now, we sat down, we listened to this album together. God forgives, I don't. Right? What is your take on the album?
Well, you know I'm an avid Rick Ross, and I'm anti-Rick Ross.
You're anti-Rick Ross, and I'm doing a Rick Ross album review.
Yes.
So that means you're not going to give me your honest opinion.
I'm going to give you my honest review of this album.
So, let's hear it.
When you first pressed play, I felt like it was gaining weight as the track progressed. Now, don't get me wrong. Rick Ross has lyrics, but he keeps using that dun 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 dun, that Tupac back flow on damn near 75% of the album.
That's false. That's false, and
that
you
is
know it.
False
that's
for you.
Not false. That's false.
Yo, check this
that's
out.
false.
Check this out. I live in the real world.
And you trying to say Rick Ross fans don't? I'm not a Rick Ross fan. I'm not a Rick Ross fan per se. I like Rick Ross, but I totally disagree with you on that.
Well, you know what? Your opinion doesn't matter because it's my turn.
Okay.
So I was saying, the production is very good. The production is very good. The features, for the most part, were good. I think the best track for me was
It's funny because it's been on my mind.
That's because you're an Andre 3000 fan.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of my review, man.
Sorry.
Chop you and your turkey.
Sorry.
Now, as I was saying, I think that song was really good. Both Rick Ross and Andre 3000's verses were hot.
Okay.
Andre 3000. Another song that was good was the Usher song, Touching You. That was
The joint with Neo.
Yeah, the joint with Neo was crazy. I thought that was like 3 songs in one, because I was like confused after a while, man. I was like, well, is this the next song or whatever? And it was still the same song. It was a long ass song, but it was good as hell though.
How about the joint with Wale?
Dice Pineapple. It was a good song until Drake started singing, man.
Call me crazy, shit, at least you call me. Feels better when you let it out, don't it?
I concur. I agree.
Because that's when the estrogen was just spewing out, man.
He's not a Drake fan either.
I'm a Drake fan.
You're not.
I have all his albums and his mixtapes. I just don't like when he sings.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't like when he sings.
You should no longer be an album review guy.
Why?
Because you're a Drake fan.
Excuse me. Don't try to mind F me, man. Let's get back to the main, ingredients of this album at hand, man.
Alright, good point. Now, we're going to go to my favorite track on the album. Can we talk about my favorite track on the album, please?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, let's talk about my favorite track. Holding Me Back. Do you like that record?
Hood rats are gonna love this record in North Carolina, especially North Carolina.
These niggas won't hold me back. 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 I look in my fridge.
But that's besides the point.
It really is. It's a good
you gonna
record.
let me finish.
It's a good record.
All right.
Everything about it is good. From the production to the lyrics, the hook, everything.
All right. Check this out. It's a song that'll definitely get you hyped, but the hooks sound weird at first because he's struggling to keep up with the song. If you know what I'm saying, like it's just like a mid-tempo song, but it sounds like he's trying to use somebody else's flow when he's spitting the hook.
But that's what you said. It's a North Carolina song. It's to get people banging in the clubs. That's a good record all around.
I can see Flocka doing this type of record. I would expect it from him, but from Rick Ross, I didn't see this.
That's a Rick that once the beat is played, automatically. Rick Ross doesn't have to say a word. You already know whose song this is. Once the beat comes on, it's a Rick Ross record.
All right.
My favorite record.
I could deal with that. I'll probably listen to it if I'm working out or at the gym or something like that.
That's Rick Ross. That's what he does. That's
or if you're about to go to a party or something, you're in the car with your dudes or whatever, you turn that on, get hyped, whatever, just bump yourself up. I'll pass him. The song after it, 911, sounds exactly the same as Holding Me Back, man. We got confused when we were listening to it because we were like, why are we listening to Hold Me Back?
I thought I played the same record. But that's what Rick Ross do. Rick Ross you have to stay in his niche. When you listen to Big Meech, that's the same song as MC Hammer.
It shouldn't be like that, man.
It shouldn't, but it is. That's
to happen twice, you have an album to work off of to not do it again.
That's his niche. That's what he does. So, we're going to get into this. What is your overall thoughts on the album? What do you give it?
My overall thoughts on the album is, if you're a Rick Ross fan, well, I wouldn't say you would necessarily, you'll appreciate it, but you wouldn't, like it for it being typical Rick Ross. It's kind of a laid-back album. The production's really good. The features are good. The only two songs I wouldn't count are Rich Forever with John Legend and a song with Nas, because those two songs are off the Rich Forever mixtape. So you can't even count those two songs. But overall, the production's really good. The features are cool too. So I would give it kind of ill, kind of whack, or in reverse.
Kind of whack, kind of ill. This guy is...
No, it was kind of ill at first, then it was kind of whack after I finished it. Because, when we first started, listening to the album, it was like, oh, the production's like, oh.
One song we didn't get touch on. Real quick, is a big record on the album. Song with Jay-Z and Dr. Dre.
Three Kings.
Number one for the last 20 years. If you real, motherfucker, scream cheers. Motherfucker, scream cheers. Yeah. And it is what it is.
What is your opinion? Personally,
I'm disappointed.
I think Jay-Z gave him a throwaway verse. I think Dr. Dre was Dr. Dre. And Rick Ross, I personally think he was the best on it. That's just my opinion, though.
Me, I thought Jay had the best throwaway verse over Dr. Dre and Rick Ross.
That's because he's a Rick Ross hater.
I'm giving my honest opinion. I didn't do that. Did I say that the verse is whack from Rick Ross? No.
Okay, now, you said kind of whack, kind of ill.
Yeah.
That's your...
The production's on point, though. I love the production of the album.
Now, real quick, give me your opinion on Rick Ross.
Lose weight, kids.
Anyway, make sure y'all be on the lookout for this Cold Steel. Hitting stores real soon. Make sure y'all check out that On Deck magazine, ondeckmag.com. This is your boy, Tose the Wild Card.
This is your boy, Kyle, a.k.a. I'll find out later.
The Rick Ross hate.
And that rhymes.
Yo, what's